Man, this,
I think this is the best one.
It is the best one.
Right?
It's the best of the 10. I mean, it's the best of the best.
It's the best. They're the best.
It is.
All right, guys. So right now, all I want to do is just make it very clear that my boy Timmy is still alive and well, kicking it, chilling, and we actually gave him a couple friends to hang out with. So let's take a look. So we went ahead and we added in a couple little things. So you can see I've got a little snail guy here. I've got one up here, and down here in the back, I've got a little ghost shrimp. And so these guys are responsible for helping to clean up the tank, clean up some of the algae, and help some of the maintenance go a lot smoother. But I just thought it was super important because somebody's always commenting about Timmy or asking about Timmy. So I just want to let you guys know my boy is still alive and well, living his best life, just doing it up.
What's up, guys? Me and Ian, we back again, or excuse me, Master Chef Ian, back again, and we just kind of want to go over another cool buyout that we did that came in earlier this morning. How much was the buyout?
This was 14K, $14,000.
14K buyout.
Small
Each shoe actually costs a lot different than others, so you can't really do the math on that one to say what we paid per shoe.
Yep.
But you guys understand how big of a buyout for how little amount of shoes it is. So as you can see, for those of you who know a lot of these boxes off the rip, you'll know that a lot of these shoes in here are some heat. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna briefly go through some of the ones that we've already gone through before, and when we get to real cool ones, we'll break it down a little bit more. Just to start things off, brown box, we all know how that works. It could be the high or the low. In this sense, we only got one shoe in here because we already inventoried these. This one is the low.
Travis Jordan
AJ1 Jordan Low. Super cool. How do you feel about the obsidians that are coming out that he's been wearing lately? There's no release date, but
They're cool. This is better.
this is better than that?
Yeah, this is better.
I disagree. I like the obsidians better. I feel like lighter colors I can rock more than these darker brown colors. I'm more of a guy who prefers white in my shoes than dark
I
colors.
just don't like blues, man.
I just all black shoes and things that are majority dark, just not my steez.
Yep.
It's either gonna be a 5 or a 4. Today in this one, we have the 5.
Older 5.
The first edition 5. It's got like a carbon fiber siding, just like the white one, with the metallic tongue. Anything special? Which one do you prefer, the cream or the sail or the black?
This black
I
all
prefer
day.
the sail, man. Like
Black
I said,
all day.
all white, so
Yep, black
I
all
prefer the
day.
white colors. Super dope. Oxidized sole comes pre-yellowed. This is what I love the most about these.
I will tell you why this is also one of my favorites. My very first Jordan ever was the metallic.
Nice. How do you feel about the grape colorway that they picture surfaced on the internet?
I like fives because it's my first shoe.
South Beach colorway.
Fives are my first shoe.
We'll put the picture up so you guys can see if you haven't seen the rumors yet of that one maybe being released. No release date. Again, picture surface the internet all the time. Doesn't mean that they're releasing.
Nope.
I'll get into a certain picture that I saw when we get towards the end of a shoe that still, well, now it's confirmed 2 years later that is releasing. That was a sample at one point. Brown box.
Different shoe.
Different shoe
Same
though.
box, different shoe.
This one is going to be the high.
Travis high.
One of the things you want to look at when you are spotting fakes on these is one, Ian, if you want to go into detail about this little line.
Yeah, there's a small, tiny
Brown
stitch
stitch.
that's usually right on the actual white leather. You'll see that brown stitch that's there. Like we were talking about in the last videos, you're looking for stamps with UV light all on the actual
Which these
sole.
have already been ran through.
Yep.
And then another thing you would like to look for is the tag.
Yep.
Some of the earlier pairs, but majority of the fakes have the scan code. The only one that's supposed to have the scan code, which I might as well just show you because it's right here, is later on, Nike started doing
The
scan
QR
bars with the QR codes, which as you can see, there's a QR code on this tag. That didn't come till later on. So if your Travis Scott got a QR code on it, better go talk to the people that sold it to you. Sale Jordan 4.
I love this shoe,
To
bro.
me, I feel like this was the shoe of 2020. I don't know what you'll say, but I do know that when this
It's up
dropped,
there.
every person I know wanted it.
Yeah.
And it would suck because the bigger sizes for the bigger guys are like unicorns. We had that. What was the biggest size we had? What was it?
It was a 14, which is what, 11 and a half?
And we sold it for how much?
That was like 23.
23,
right, Hayden?
2300, I
Like
believe.
2300, I think.
Did you sell it for 23?
23. Yeah.
And the reason why is that's a unicorn. Girls don't wear a size 13, so they don't make very many of them. So we call those unicorns.
Yep.
Like you talked about in episode 1, your favorite part was the mint laces to go with
like
the
mint.
hit, which you don't even see on the
Yeah, you
shoe.
don't.
But The mint hit on the bottom. Yellow oxidized a little bit. Just this colorway, man.
If I had,
all these Pantones
I love
combined,
it.
super dope. 3 laces, all still laced in. That's always a plus whenever you get these off-whites, man. The last thing you want is them to be pulled out and messed with.
Are you going straight into the banger?
Let's just wait.
You wanna wait?
Yeah.
Save it.
Jumped over Jumpman.
You know that's what they do whenever.
Like that?
Yeah.
Jumped over the Jumpman.
You know
See
that's
it?
that's
Jumpman.
what they do whenever in card break. They'll get the pack if they find like a gold or the autos. Be like, let me set that to the side. We're gonna wait at the end. That's what we're doing
Get
right now.
everybody anticipating.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait a second.
This one was just kind of, I wouldn't say it was a break, in my opinion. The resale value just didn't jump on it. It was just a newer style.
This is one of the most selling off-white shoes that we have here in the past. Like,
It is actually, well, ever since we opened the new room.
Ever since we opened the this
Well,
is
just because the price is functionable,
Mhm,
and you still get the off-white, and it
Yep.
doesn't look like a Vapor
Yep,
Max where it's like,
exactly.
are those track shoes?
Yeah,
Like, what are
exactly.
you wearing? Super cool, rubberized dunk silhouette. Larry loves the dunks. He actually owns this pair, and he owns the yellow pair. The yellow pair as well. Are you gonna get the white ones or no?
I don't like the gum bottom on the white. ones.
bottoms either.
Larry is capping. If that shoe pulled up in here in 10 and a half, it would be on his feet in about 10 minutes. Talk about I don't wear no gum bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Blue and white dunk all day, baby.
Already went over this one, but we're just gonna show you guys. We got another one in. Always a
cabinet.
plus.
This is one of the different color boxes.
All right. So this one, I don't know a whole lot about StrangeLove itself, but I do know that he created the
Skate shop.
skate shop, and he also dropped the Sean Clivers that came out.
Yeah.
Just like last month, the
Which
baby blue ones.
I have a theory on the Sean Clivers. I still think that there's an F&F, a friends and family version of the shoe, which was the baby blue, but it had all the same little hits. Had the StrangeLove hit. It was a friends and family, and then I think so many people got hyped when they saw that Nike was like, let's turn this into a different shoe and let's make it a holiday shoe.
And that's why it came out to Christmas.
And that's why it came out to Christmas, because they got so
snowflakey
much
colors.
hype as a friends and family shoe.
Okay, so this shoe has so much detail. In and out, all the way through. It's got just the velvet all the way on the insole, velvet all the way through the tongue, and then suede all through the paneling and the Nike check. Well, no, the Nike
That's
check's
velvet.
velvet too.
Velvet.
Only the side panelings is gonna be suede in the toe.
I love the sole on it.
Got the little, I don't even know what I would actually call
it's
that.
like a heart. I
It's
think
a
it's
heart.
supposed
It
to be
is
a
a
heart,
heart,
right?
but heart skull.
Heart's cool.
And then you have Soulmate down at the bottom with the skateboard. Here's, you see the laces on these are gonna be quad colored. So 4 different colors. It fades from red to white or white to red. And then of course SBs come with, oh, these are flat laces.
Yeah, flat lace first.
You don't usually see flat laces with SB. Those are usually with dunks.
You get these, the
and then
round one.
you get the round ones, the ovals, which is this pair right here. Bottom's got hearts all over it. Actually, turn it that way. You can see it better.
That's my favorite part of the whole shoe. Is that see-through sole.
This is very detailed shoe, super cool, almost like the Travis Scott SB, as detailed.
Speaking of that,
Boom.
we just got a whole bunch of these. I know you guys already saw it, but Travis SB.
This is a smaller size though, so
It
it's
is
money.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's a 9. Anything 7 to 9 is always gonna be better.
Oh, that's a banger too.
All right, cool story.
Yep.
Rewind to when I said that I'd seen samples. Me and Larry flew to Chicago to go to Virgil's first exhibit, Figures of Speech, and it was in Chicago where he was raised. And basically what he did is he created a timeline of from start to finish of his career, of how it all started with Pyrex and how it turned into Off-White and how he worked with Yeezy, Collection 1 with Kanye, all the way up until where he's now doing stuff with Nike. And while we were there, he released what is called the MCA. Amex Blue is what we call it. The Amex Blue MCA. This shoe only released on sneakers if you lived in the vicinity of the exhibit. If you were in Chicago within, I want to say like a 10-mile radius of the exhibit going on that day of the grand opening, then Sneakers app would allow you to purchase a shoe or try to purchase the shoe when it dropped. The gift shop inside the MCA for the exhibit was called Church and State, and we thought they were gonna be dropping these there as well. So we got there early. We were like the first 30 people in line. Our ticket was for the second showing of the entire exhibit for the first day. And unfortunately, they weren't selling them at Church and State. Then they dropped on Sneakers and we took L's.
Yep.
And then
They kept dropping it a
And
couple
then
times.
David Ho went to Chicago and was there at the Nike store on whatever main street that is.
Because they did a couple more.
And then
he hit. More online drops.
And then he hit on it. And then he got it for retail.
It was all like.
Oh yeah, tell him.
So while we were there at MCA, we also thought that they were gonna drop because all of the employees, so anybody who worked at the museum had a pair of those on. And so we literally spent a lot of time there trying to get all of the security guards and the different employees to sell us the shoes. But they had to wear them for the remainder of the, the MCA exhibit. So unfortunately, we couldn't find anybody who would allow us to purchase their pair. But moving forward, we still ended up with, a couple have floated through here since then, so we still got them.
So here's one. This guy was an asshole. Remember him? He's the one that marked my Sharpie on my shirt. There's one, and it's funny because me and Larry were walking by the staff, and I'm like, yo, I'll give you $1,300 right now if you meet me after work. And they're like, we can't. We have to wear these the whole duration of the exhibit, and then when it's over, we can do whatever we want with the shoes. So we were trying to bid them with offers, and they said they've been getting them all day. So what I'm saying about earlier is when I was there, I witnessed, here it is, the canary sample. So you'll see these are all samples. Technically when he shows you things like this, it means they're never really gonna hit the market. Those Vapor Max did, those Fords did. But if you look right there, the Canary Jordan 1. This was June 10th, 2019. And so everyone thought it was just a rumor because they saw it on the platform. And they teased about it, said it was coming, said it wasn't. And then now he just put out there last week that he's dropping, was it 6?
Yeah.
6 new. So he's doing a Canary Jordan 1, all Canary Air Force, Canary and Black Soul Air Force, 2 dunks,
the 2
Futura dunks, and then the 2 new Vapor Maxes that are sock inserted. Yeah, so I was able to see these at the event firsthand before anybody did. What do y'all think about these in the comments? Tell me, would you rock this Amex Blue? It's fire. At one point we had a pair when it was really, really, really up there. We sold it for like $2,300. When it was up there, it dipped a little bit, right? I feel like it's not. We sold it for like 30.
Yeah, I was about to say it was like 33.
Okay, it was
something crazy. That's whenever they were selling for that much.
It was like over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
All right, so we saved the best one for last, and I'm gonna let Ian open it up.
Man,
We got
this.
I think this is the best one.
It is the best one,
right?
It's the best of the 10. I mean, it's the best of the best.
It's the best.
It
They're
is.
the best.
It is, and it's the most expensive.
The Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago.
The first of the 10.
The first one, man.
So whenever the 10 released in 2017, 17 to 18, it went into 18. They started in like October. They separated the 10 shoes that they chose as the silhouettes to reconstruct into the revealing and the ghosting. And this one was part of the revealing. Virgil went to school for architectural and design in Chicago. So a lot of it has to deal with architectural design, with the quotations of the lettering, the deconstructing of the Nike check, the unfinished of the high, the raw cut of the tongue and the top of the shoe, as well as some of the inside out looking panels on the toe and whatnot.
Top of the tongue, all that.
85 to resemble the year that the shoe was actually made. So cool thing about this is High Snobiety voted this the shoe of 2017. So he actually got an award for it and everything, and was rated the shoe of 2017, which to me, I honestly agree 1000%.
I mean, this might be the shoe of the decade.
And then honestly, in my opinion, I feel like the shoe of 2018 was the Sean Wotherspoon.
Yeah, I agree with that.
1000%.
I agree with that, easy.
What was 19?
19.
I don't know. 2020 to me, like I said earlier, is the
was
fourth.
Travis? Travis.
There it is. Travis High, 1000%.
Yep, Travis.
In our opinion.
Yeah.
We don't know if
Yeah.
that's what everybody else thinks. What do you guys think? 18, 19, 20.
Comment that down
shoe
below.
of the year.
Comment
Please
that
comment
down
down below what you think for each year is the shoe of the year.
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the best shoe
If I did want
ever.
this shoe, I'd have to trade a lot of shoes for this shoe because I would not pay the going rate. We got
Going
this
rate's
for
crazy.
We got this for like over 5,000 right now, and I personally just don't want to spend that kind of money.
It's
for
too
this.
much money, man.
I already had to trade 4 shoes,
Which is-
500 cash, and a cause doll for my UNC Jordan 1. So.
Which is crazy because look at this. Look at the price on here. That's how much
They had it at 1850.
They had it at 18.
Probably.
So it came out for 190 bucks.
Right, in 2017.
Then it obviously got consigned maybe somewhere.
I wonder what that means.
1850.
The SYS could be a code tag.
And now you can't get this. You can't even get this on StockX for under like $5,000.
Used, you can get it for like 3.
Yeah.
I've looked up used so many times, but I can't trade anyone on Go
But
for
to
used.
find a dead stock one still right now is crazy.
Beautiful. Cool. Well, man, that
That's
concludes our little 14K buy of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs of shoes, 10 pairs of shoes. So
Off-White Jordan 1.
yeah,
Chicago.
this one's gonna go next to the JT.
Has to. All right, guys. Well, that concludes everything. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Actually got something cool in store for the next episode as well too.
You do?
So
All
something
right,
not everybody
all
has
right.
seen before, and I'm really excited to show you guys. And it's actually mine. It's my purchase. So we'll see y'all next time.